necklaces.
Viewer discretion is advised, but will be completely ignored.
You spend time with your family?
Sure I do.
Good. Listen, man who doesn't spend time with his family can never be a real man.
Bad Boys is one mission wrestling through the stories, hardest hits and boldest takes. No holds barred, no punches pulled. This is Blackhart's Angels. On the case, on the call, breaking down it all. Spotlights hot, no time to stall. Char, Lady B, Binky got the fire. Stacey and Draya take it even higher. We see the action, we know the game. Telling the truth, calling the names. Legends rise and stories unfold. Champions crowned, fearless and bold. Blackhart's Angels, all eyes on us. Lights flash bright when we step up from the ring to the mic. We run this fight. Wrestling's our mission, we're locked in tight.
Hello, everybody. Hi. Welcome to another special edition of Blackhart's Angels. I'm Char, joined by her beautiful partners in crime, Binky, Draya, and Stacey. How are you girls doing today?
It's my last day of vacation.
No.
Oh,
Bittersweet.
That's the worst. That's the worst.
Oh.
Damn.
Hey, boss.
It's all right. Once you hit the lottery, we can both retire.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
real. My name is Timothy.
We both? Without anybody else, though.
Don't forget to like, share, the notification. Share this with everybody. Check us out. You know you want to be here with us girls every single week, so come on. Do what you got to do to support us. We want to be number one already. Don't forget to also check out our link tree, guys. This is where you can find everything related to our show. This is where we're streaming. This is where all our merch and stuff is. Check us out here. There's all our information's on there. That's the important stuff. So check us out on there. And then, last but not least, guys, sponsors. Hello. These are very. I mean, use our coupon code OTTermOb, save 10% off there. Stay energized, guys. Okaze clothing, a major street urban brand, 15% off there. Rock up some beautiful, nice clothes from there. Then you got Travis 365, another clothing brand. Rock up some cool looking clothes, 15% off there. Save some money. Then we have Swift Energy. If you're down and you need something to pick you up, use Swift Energy, 10% off, and rock out some energy. Stay energized. Check out our store at bonfires.com/store/off the top of our pockets. This is where you're going to find all our merch, whether it be Pod Map, Pod Security, the Wrestling Asylum with Eric and them, or us. I mean, come on. You know, we're the more important ones here. So check us, buy our merch, t-shirts, hoodies, tanks, sweaters. The weather's getting nice and warm, so rock out some nice sweaters some nice tank tops or t-shirts. And rock out. Don't show off your girls on you. Show us off. Tell them, hey, this is one of the best all-girl wrestling podcasts out there, and support us. But don't get too disgusting or nasty and think nasty thoughts about us. Like, only positive, cool thoughts about your girls, and say, hey, you know you want to support girls in wrestling, because, I mean, there's not enough of us out there. So, rock us on and support us there. So,
I mean, and if you do get nasty and disgusting, do that on your own time.
Yeah, don't do it.
Christy,
Hi, Christy.
how you
No,
doing?
no.
Christy.
Oh, I'm trying to fix my light. My light is not
Uh-oh.
flattering me today.
But yeah, something big happened at WrestleMania. You want to tell them all about it, Binky?
Yes,
Oh
yes.
my
So
god.
Bianca Belair is pregnant. So she appeared last weekend at WrestleMania night one. Um, she announced that she and Montez are expecting their first child together. They've been trying to have a baby for years, and I mean it's kind of bittersweet. I'm happy for her and Montez, but at the same time, it's like I'm kind of like, why? Like, I don't know. Sometimes I just want to just hurt Montez. But at the same time, it's like, hey, might as well just have a baby now before she really retires from wrestling. So, I mean, I think the injury kind of just slowed everything down, and it's like, yeah, I mean, it was more to the story. Like, okay, she's not just injured, but I mean, a lot of people are speculating that that she's pregnant and stuff like that. I didn't want to believe it. I don't want to believe that she was pregnant until she just came with covered up in her rose looking her all in blue and it's like,
Oh, when
dude,
she
she
was
just revealed. And I was like, oh man, like I thought she was gonna return to turn in the Jay versus Rhea match and kind of just just
Yes, we do.
basically just turn heel, turn on one of them. I don't care. I don't care who won that match. So yeah, it's crazy because a lot of people are speculating. A lot of people have been speculating that since Bianca and Montez got all that blue, with the with their photo shoots and stuff like that,
Yeah.
that they were having a boy. But what if they're wearing all that blue just to throw everybody off? What if there's like Easter eggs? You know, what if they're
Yeah.
really having a boy? So we don't know. We don't know what they're having. And it was also revealed that Bianca, how far she is. She's 6 months. I knew it because I was guessing. Okay, she was between 4 and 6 months. I guessed it right. So she's 6 months pregnant. So and she kind of hit this to the world. It's like we're expecting for her butt to return, but
For real.
once I'm knocked up, it's like during her injury. So it's like, yeah, so she's gonna be. We ain't gonna be seeing her for another year or two. So, oh well. So, what you ladies think about this news about Bianca, her pregnancy? So,
I'm
happy for them.
I kind of feel kind of I don't want to say
When you
like,
walked
oh,
out,
I
I
knew
knew.
it. Like I knew it. Like I had a feeling.
No, when she walked out, you could tell.
I had a feeling. No, I've had a feeling for like a couple of months now, but I didn't want to be that person that's just like, oh, a female wrestler's taking forever to come back. Must mean she's pregnant. Like that's like
For real.
the first thing everybody thinks of when a woman
Yeah.
has to either relinquish inside is
Yeah.
like, oh, she's pregnant. It's like, so I didn't want to be that fan that was like, yeah, she's definitely pregnant. But I'll tell you, when she walked out, well, there was also a photo shoot that she did with Montez, and I wish I had the picture. I want to say it was like maybe 2 months ago, and she was hiding her belly in every picture. So I was like, that's strange. Like, why? It was like the way she was like the way certain positions she was in, it was to hide her belly. Like she would have her leg up to like hide her stomach, or she was behind Montez in pictures. So I'm like, she hiding a belly. She hiding a belly, isn't she? I knew. And then she came out on WrestleMania. What gave it away for me, right? Before she even announced it, she was winded by the time she got to the ring. I don't know if any of you guys like. She was winded and she was like huffing and puffing, and that girl is athletic. So there's no way that little walk to the ring would have winded her unless there was, something going on. So I said, because I was watching it, and I'm
good afternoon, Steven.
Steven. I was like, yo, that chick, she's pregnant. She's pregnant. Look how winded she is. And my brothers were like, nah. No, I'm like, she's gonna announce she's pregnant. And then as soon as she was like, well, we got another surprise for WrestleMania, I said, she's gonna there's her little prego belly. I was like, I should have betted like a shot on that. I should have been like,
for real. Like,
but no, I mean, that's good. I'm happy for her. I mean, it's not like I know her in real life, but it's cool. It's cool. I'm happy for them. I know like Montez has kids from previous relationship or a previous marriage. So, it's nice to, see them. I mean, yes, for selfish reasons as a fan and, her fandom, like, it's like, oh, we're not going to see her for a little while. But, the one good thing that, they built a women's revolution and, they make it easier now for families to kind of travel on the road. So, it's not like she gives, it's not like she has to give birth now and she's done forever. Like she can make it.
No. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, like Becky. Becky, when she made her announcement 6 years ago, had Rue, and after that she came back at SummerSlam 2021. I mean, if Becky can do it, so can Bianca.
Yeah, absolutely. Same thing. Alexa Bliss.
Yeah.
A lot of women now. It's like it's not the end of your career if you become pregnant. And it probably makes things a little harder. As far as as somebody who has birthed 2 children, your body never really fucking recovers. Okay, like she might take a bump and pee a little because that's just what happens. Like sometimes if I laugh too hard, I pee a little. It's just what happens. Like, your body just never fully recovers. So, good for her.
Yeah, congratulations. Like I was like 50-50. I was like a little bit shocked because it's like, she's coming back already. But then it's like the fact that injury took forever. I guess like Binky was right in a way. It's like the fact that the injury took forever. It's like because a finger injury normally doesn't take that long to heal. And I know that she had to have a second surgery, but it's like, it was like, okay, she's been gone for like over a year. Well, what's going on here? But I mean, I'm happy for her and Montez. Like they've been planning it for a while to start a family together. Like Draya was saying, the other kids are like her step kids, but I'm happy for them, especially nowadays in the wrestling industry because it's like we were saying, it's easier to do now on the road because you can travel with your families. I mean, look at Cody and Brandy. I mean, they can do it. I mean, Becky and Steph do it with Drew. I mean, it's not hard to do it nowadays. So
yeah, I mean, it's definitely not the standard family. Yeah.
That
is true, John. But Bianca's levels ahead of Carmella.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. Imagine Bianca saying, I want to smoke, and Naomi could be saying, proceed with caution.
Well, listen, there's so many fucking Samoans, we'll never have to worry about a bloodline ever running out. So,
no.
There's 100 million of them.
Yeah, that's true. It's crazy because Montez and Angelo, they be clowning on each other, like especially on Twitter. When I think Angelo, he posted something like I forgot what he posted, but
he put pull out game week because
Oh
his
yeah,
wife-
Paul
his
getting
wife
raped.
is also
Yeah,
pregnant. His wife is also pregnant. That's
yeah,
why.
Oh
yeah.
my
His
goodness.
wife is
Yeah, the
also
pull out, the pull out team, right? And
So
then
they-
Montez,
instead of the primetime players, they're the pull out.
yeah, and he calls him and Montez the skeet prophets. The skeet prophets. I was like, what? Yeah, and then Montez, he had like a little gif of Homer Simpson like hiding.
Yeah, like the
Like okay, like you could come out, like we ain't gonna jump you. But
Like,
I don't know.
I mean, Binky,
See,
I'm
man,
rooting for you.
I'm a fan. Okay, I'm a fan. Okay, so you have to look at it in my perspective as a fan, as a diehard fan. Like, yeah,
It sucks.
I'll be one to like hurt Montez. Like, come on now. It's like this is the time where we want for her to return. Okay, and then for you to just knock her up like this, like, come on now.
Couldn't keep his filthy hands off his wife.
For real.
See, but I blame the injury. Hadn't she gotten injured, maybe this would have not happened. But I mean, I'll just
for a reason, though. You know what I mean? So maybe if she never did get injured, and I know that like Montez and her, they're pretty like church going, like pretty, religious people. So they could have been praying for this, or whatever the situation, and this was just in whatever deity people believe in, higher power for them. So it's like maybe if she never did get injured, she wouldn't have had time to be fucking and stuff.
Yeah.
So they had that little extra time to be doing the dirty. And hello.
So it's just really crazy because it's like I mean, I'm all jokes aside, I'm really happy for her and Montez, and I'm gonna be an auntie. I can't wait till my niece or my nephew comes.
She the godmammy. Bianca, Montez, if you're watching, can make Binky the godmama. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Let her be the godmama.
Yes. I'm Auntie Binky. I'm like, dang, I'm an auntie now. I'm like, yeah, I am Auntie Binky. I am called Auntie Binky for a reason.
She's actually quilting a quilt right now just for you guys.
Yeah.
She's back there.
Yeah. I'm
both
just
how to crochet.
Yeah, it's like don't forget to send me an invitation to the baby shower.
Facts. A matter of fact, you can send the whole Blackheart Angels an invitation. We will behave. We promise.
We promise.
We promise. You can put us in the back table, away from everyone. That's fine.
We'll be on our best behavior, and if not, somebody can keep somebody in line.
Yeah, what's even crazy is that she and Naomi were pregnant at the same time because recently Naomi had her baby.
Yeah,
that's what.
Does she have the baby yet? Because I feel like
I think
it
so.
hasn't been officially announced yet, unless they're keeping it under wraps.
Yeah, and she's been very quiet. Naomi, she's been very quiet on social media. Very quiet. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I mean, Jay said, I think it was some type of like.
It was hot ones. Know. He did. It
hot ones. Yeah, it was him with Jay mentioned about.
He's like, I like your newborn baby or something.
Your newborn baby, your newborn baby. I'm like, And then Rikishi kind of slipped. He kind of slipped
What's it?
a little bit prior to that. So I don't know. I don't know if Naomi and Jimmy welcomed their child, their baby boy. I don't know.
I mean, if she was pregnant at SummerSlam, so I mean, according to sources, she was like 7 or 8 weeks pregnant at SummerSlam. So SummerSlam was what, the beginning of August? Beginning of August.
Yeah, I
Wasn't it
think-
like
yeah,
August 2nd?
Yeah.
Something like that. So if she was 7 weeks pregnant, then would mean she would have most likely have gotten pregnant in June,
Yeah.
which would have made her due in March.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're almost in May at this point, unless she's some type of, Virgin Mary or something and had been her baby for 11 months inside.
Yeah, I don't know what really happened, but it's crazy because I realized that she and Bianca were pregnant briefly at the same time.
That's crazy.
Because Bianca's baby, I think the due date is between, I would say between
well, she's 6 months already. I didn't think she was that
long.
Yeah. So maybe in July, maybe early to late July.
Yeah, July. Yeah.
Everybody getting knocked up, but guess who's not getting knocked up?
Because
raise your hand if you're not getting knocked up. Binky, I don't see that hand, girl.
I picture myself getting knocked up in the next 2-3 years.
Okay.
Because really, I honestly want, because of Bianca, I have baby fever, and I could just picture myself. I could picture myself being pregnant, and if I go to some type of meet and greet, or if I'm let's just say if I meet up with Bianca, right? If I see her,
Montez sperm, please. Just a couple drops, or a brother.
That would be just I wouldn't do Bianca like that. I would get someone else's sperm, and I would just just show I would be take a picture of Bianca, with the photo op, and then that's when I show my baby bump. I could picture that. And I'm yes, your very own EST fan is pregnant.
And she'll be and I'm not gonna tell. She'll keep the baby daddy from all of us. None of us. It'll just
She's still holding that grudge. You really made her mad.
wait. Double.
You really did. She's not letting you live that one down.
Listen, there's a list, and he's second or third on it. So,
yeah, and it's crazy because I don't care what Bianca has. I'm just gonna love that. I'm just gonna be hey, I'm just gonna my love is gonna wait. That's why I'm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. 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 Montez, he did put on some weight. He did. When he was off of TV.
Did you see his
yeah,
transformation thing that he did? He did this crazy 8-week transformation thing where he bulked up a little bit and then leaned out and got his abdominals back and shit.
Oh yeah.
No, I need, you know what? Fuck you people, because I need these people's trainers and workout regime.
Oh, for real.
Wait for a year and 3, I don't know, maybe a year and 3 months yet. And I'm down almost 90 pounds. Whoa, whoa.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Draya.
But this fucking guy like went through this crazy transformation in 8 weeks. Like, yo, I need these people's trainers.
For
Like,
real.
I need to know, like, what the hell is this workout regimen that you can? Yeah, and Dawkins too. He looked like he.
Yeah.
Notice how he had no shirt on? Normally he always has a shirt.
Right? He's
Yeah,
like,
it's like,
I know
Yeah.
that.
it's like after. Yeah, it's like.
I'm fucking geeking right now, Stacey, because I thought the same fucking thing. I said, look at this man coming out with no shirt on, like, bitch. Oh yeah, you got it at Target.
Oh,
I'm
what
a
does he got
Target
for you,
face,
Greg?
Dukes. I got it at Target. I'll show you Target.
I'll videotape the fight.
You don't want none of this.
Hey, I
You don't
think I
want none
found
of
the pictures. You talk about these pictures? Can you see it? How to say? I got the background. She's covering her stomach.
No. Listen.
Oh yes, the pregnancy cravings. Oh wow.
Time out. Let's just stop for a second, okay? Montez Ford was still fucking fine even when he put on that 15, 20 pounds. Like, let's be real, please.
For
Not
real.
him out of bed. Let's
No, but there
100, okay? I mean, it was
no, but there was a point where there was like some really bad, nasty, mean body shaming shit going on.
But you know what? That's wrestling fans in general. That's the insurgents that never got pussy a day in their life, and they're like, look at Montez Ford, he put on a couple pounds. Who gives a fuck? And you're still ugly and fat yourself.
Well, let's see your ugly bugs, right?
Like,
Let's see what you're in.
You're still ugly and fat, and you're broke. So
You're probably right.
And
You're
and he's banging Bianca Belair at night. So not you. Like, these people made me laugh. Like, I was geeking when I was seeing these people online, like, body shaming that man. I'm like, you could not lick his bottom toe at the end of the day. Like,
yeah, and you know what really pisses me off is that Lady B.
Hey girl,
we love you.
We love you and we miss you.
We wish you were here. We wish you were here.
Yes, we wish you were here. Oh, thank you, Adam. Thank you. Yeah, you know what really pisses me off is that this one. I saw this one post on Twitter talking about Bianca's return. I'm like, she hasn't even given birth yet.
Oh, can we stop looking your head? Yeah, come on. What is going on?
Oh, who she's gonna face? Oh, when she returns, I'm like, dude.
Can you let a woman like have a baby first? Like,
be a mom first. Heal up her finger in the process because she's
and
still
heal up her vagine because it's gonna hurt for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's gonna be bleeding for at least 6 weeks, okay, and wearing diapers.
Yeah, she'll last people. Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, come on now.
Have her butthole sewn back, so I need you all to relax. That's a thing that happens, by the way, during childbirth. Just saying.
Yeah. Seriously, come on, please.
Not me. I wouldn't know, but I have my butt.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They accidentally sewed it shut. You're like, oh, excuse me, sir.
I mean, hey, if Jay has another baby, that's cool because she already has a child. Jay, she already has a child.
It comes in threes.
That'd be baby number 2 for Jay if she gets knocked up. That's baby number 2 for her because
that shit comes in threes, so we're already at 2. You need a third.
And there's people.
TV.
And there's people speculating that Mercedes is pregnant.
Okay, bye, bitch. Bye, bitch.
Actually, Naomi. Last time I checked, Naomi was having a boy, so she having a son. Yeah, but I don't know about Bianca. We don't know what she's really having. Like, but I have a gut feeling that she's having a girl, and I think that all that blue that she had on last Saturday is throwing people off. She might be just maybe she's really having a boy.
Stop assuming. We don't know.
Facts. We don't care about what don't say
that. But you know that'd be crazy because she hasn't been on. But she hasn't been on TV though. Mercedes.
She just dropped all her finals.
But that'd be crazy though.
He gets that hoe off my TV for a second message. I'm telling you right now, I will fuck you up. I promise. I promise.
Dude, stop messing with my girl, please.
Dude.
Why do you still have so much beef right now?
This is the pimp hand that I haven't used in a while. I'm starting to shake.
Damn.
Yeah, but that'd be if it turns out that she is, that'd be crazy. That like, dang, Bianca, Naomi were all pregnant at the same time. I'm like, dang.
Y'all, I'm gonna need you guys to wrap it, because like
yeah, but it's a blessing though.
Reason, bro.
Yeah. But congrats to Bianca and Montez.
Any more females?
Yes, congrats to them. Happy for them.
Yeah, congrats to them. But Montez, I still want to hurt you.
She's still gonna fuck you up.
Stay away, Montez. Stay away.
But congrats.
He's like, you know what? No baby shower for you now.
He's like,
Imagine Montez turning heel because he knocked up Bianca.
Everybody just hates him.
I agree, Steven. I agree. That Tyler has been going on too long. Personally.
Yeah.
What's next?
Jade gets pregnant by Jade.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Okay,
why she's not on the future endeavor list, I don't know, but whatever.
Why? No, my question is, why is Nikita Lyons still employed? But I mean, you're not.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's really true. Really true.
Let's just jump into the next topic. This is my topic.
Yeah.
This is something interesting that happened on Dynamite this past week. So Will Ospreay wrestled Mark Davis on Dynamite, and this was interesting. He was going to get attacked by Mark Davis's pile drove again until who shows up? None other than Mox and the DeathRiders, and Mark Davis decides to put him down, walk away. And what happens next is perplexing as hell, to say the least. Mox and the DeathRiders ended up saving Will from getting hurt again and ended up walking away and taking him out of the arena. And that was the last we saw. We haven't heard any promos. We haven't seen anything else since then on the show of what the hell is going on here with them. Because just as Dynasty at the last pay-per-view, they just had their match. And it seemed like, there was a lot of bad blood and a lot of beef between Will and Mox. But I think it was a one-way street. So I'm intrigued what everybody seems to be thinking, because I'm intrigued where the storyline could be headed. So I don't think it's going away. People are going.
All right. So I don't know how to explain. I don't know how to word this correctly. I don't put a lot of thought into AEW storylines because they don't really do storylines. You know what? Like, they don't do a lot of, like, you know what I mean? So AEW is one of those things that I can never predict what's gonna happen. Like I
That's the
never
interesting
know.
part. That's the interesting part too.
Like I
Like,
don't
yeah.
know. Like I honestly, I really don't know where this angle could be going, unless they're trying to like they want to recruit Will
That's
Ospreay and
that's what a lot of people are thinking when they're like on the lines of you. That they think they might want to try to recruit him to join the group. But I don't think it's that at all. I think what it is more so is trying to save. I don't know how to word it without sounding silly. So if it comes across as silly, let me know. But I think they want to more so save him from himself in a way. Because once Will came back from injury, he was like, I have to change my style because I broke my neck. So I had a bad neck issue. So I have to change my style to continue my career. But since he came back from injury, he's been wrestling recklessly, wrestling the same style, even saying that, the docs are concerned about him and everything. So it's like, what I'm thinking is, Max doesn't want to see him get hurt any worse than what he's doing, and he doesn't want his career ended. So what they're going to do is they're going to try to save him from himself, try to build him back up into, like like an unstoppable machine that doesn't need to resort to the high flying, the dangerous style, the, you know, bumps on the neck every single week, and build him up to that next level that builds him into a world title contender. So I think that's the direction we're going in with the storyline, but I'm intrigued like where it could be headed. No time limit, summer, nothing. We just got a no time limit, and that's with Moxie, Takesha, Brad. I don't know if we're gonna keep going back that route. So Ospreay earned his respect, yeah. I think so.
Yeah.
He's gonna max consent.
I mean, if anybody can really knock some sense into him, it would be Mox because he's nuts too.
Yeah.
So he's like, I see your craziness.
I imagine.
I'm crazy too.
And Steven
Yeah.
McGann, Stadium Stampede or Anarchy in the Arena for Double or Nothing coming up in the Bronx. What if you have DeathRiders and Ospreay taking on the Don Callis? So I seem to think this is where we've been getting a lot of bad blood with the Don Callis family and the DeathRiders, plus a lot of bad blood with the Don Callis family and Will. So it would be interesting to see if they could go into that route and, build like an interesting storyline on that. But yeah, it was like the fact that we didn't get any explanation on Dynamite is like driving me crazy. It was like, give us a promo, give us a backstage segment before the show goes off here. And we got nothing. So hopefully, cross my fingers, we get like some kind of build to it tonight on Collision as to where this direction could be going. But I don't think it's a lot of people said, oh, they're trying to hurt him, they're trying to kidnap him. And I'm like, I don't see it going down that way. I think it's more save him from himself, kind of per se, to build him back up because he's been losing this time too since he came back. So
I don't know. I can't really see like. I don't know. I really can't see Ospreay kind of like adapting to their style though.
not necessarily. That's
And
what
again, I didn't think Daniel Garcia would either. So
no, and he's fitting perfectly. I mean, he's up his promo game since joining, and he's been getting better on the mic, and he's fitted their style per se, which was interesting. But I don't know. I don't think like I said before. I don't think it's more so like a recruitment pitch to get him, into their group to fit into their style. I think it's more so change. They're trying to tell him, if you want to survive in this game, you want to be world champion, which you said you want to be when you come back, you're going to have to change up your style. Because that style you've been doing every single week since you came back, it's not sustainable in the long term. You're going to get yourself killed.
And Will Ospreay can be like, why don't you take your own advice, bitch?
Yeah, hey, what Mox could sit there and tell him is, hey, look at my style that I've been wrestling for 22 years. How many times does it put me on the inches? He wouldn't be lying.
Have that conversation with Darby Allin first, in my opinion.
Hey, Darby hasn't really been on the injured list that much either. I mean, besides like some of the bumps and bruises that guy's taking, he's on TV every single week. But
Because that one scares me more than anything.
Darby does scare me.
See, when I watch Will Ospreay wrestle, I'm like, I love it. When I watch Darby Allin wrestle, like,
I get scared.
I have a panic attack. Like,
I get scared, but I get scared watching Darby compete too. But it's like some of these bumps Will's been taking lately since he came back, where he's landing on his damn neck every single time. I'm like, do you really need to do this every single week to you come back from your neck injury? Do you want to be back on the shelf again? I don't know. This is kind of freaking me out here, but.
See, and then everybody wonders why WWE is so strict with their, like policies and stuff because they don't want their wrestlers to fucking die.
No.
Yeah.
They battle their own injuries, I mean, like we always joke around with like their performance center. Like how many of their performance centers have on an NXT is coming down with like all these like knee injuries?
Yeah. It's crazy because, it's so bizarre that Will Ospreay is partnering up with the DeathRiders.
That's what I'm saying. It's like I don't know where this is headed. That's what made like Wednesday night on Dynamite so intriguing because like
it's so bizarre. Really bizarre.
They were gonna put him on it was like John Calstone was gonna end his career, and then all of a sudden, who comes to his aid to save him? The DeathRiders, who, in my like, they only coming out to save him for no reason. So it's like it's interesting to see which route they're going here, but. If it's the one I'm thinking, if it's the angle I'm thinking per se about, saving him for himself, I think that this will work out well. If it's not, I dread where this could be. But
yeah,
KB, I'm about to kill you. Remember what Draya did to Deuce? I have to do it too. We're not playing. This is
oh, you
shit!
Dang. KB.
Yeah, AEW is not WWE. They're not going to release people for the sake of releasing people. And yeah,
don't say that here. Don't say that.
Nah, AEW doesn't have TKO, so.
No, they're not. They're not cutting a whole bunch of people for the sake of cutting them, unless they automatically go up to Tony and like, hey, can I be let go? Or there's like a good conversation had. Unless you're like a Malachi Black who just got released. I don't see he burned so many bridges with AEW. I don't see him going back to AEW at all. But.
I guess we'll just have to wait and see because, like I said, I don't really have. I don't really know.
Yeah. Oh God, can we not put the title back on there? We went over this last time when we were discussing the whole before we discussed the whole Darby Allin went about hot shotting the world title back and forth between Darby, MJF to Darby, back to MJF, back to it's
I think Ospreay, like, since Darby is the champion, well, the current champion, I could see Ospreay beating him in the future.
That's another interesting angle about this whole thing. Because a lot of people are playing the DeathRiders up as heels in the storyline. I was like, no, they're not really the heels in the storyline. If anyone was being the heel in the storyline, it was Will with his constant attacks on not unprovoked. Maybe them, telling him, hey, you got to change up your style. Maybe it leads towards, a darker, more violent, more scarier, nasty version of Will Ospreay that doesn't take as many bumps that leads him to turn heel. Because if you keep the title on Darby and Darby's the top baby face, you're going to need the top heel to take the title off him. Maybe a heel Ospreay is the way to go. I don't know. Yeah, well,
I think Will Ospreay also needs to learn how to sell a little better. I'm sorry, I know. Like sometimes I feel like I want and he's fantastic in the ring. I like him a lot.
Oh my god! Yeah,
Ospreay is cool. I like Ospreay.
He's great to watch. Cool. He's very entertaining, but sometimes he no sells, and I'm like, no, we're just okay. Like, all right, like, it's just sometimes it looks strange. You know what I mean? Like he'll get like an elbow to the face and like no sell it. Like
Yeah.
I'm like, okay,
I'd agree. I agree with you on one point, Steven. I wouldn't roll Mox out in the world title picture either, except for one thing. One little thing here. Doesn't Mox already hold the Continental title?
oh, that's right. Yep.
What would you do there? And I don't think Mox wants to be. I mean, I don't think he would mind being the workhorse champion or defending the world belt. But that's my issue. I don't want people holding more than two belts in AEW. Look at what was going on with like Willow, how the TBS and the tag titles. It doesn't benefit anyone to have two titles. And Mox is doing a really good job with the Continental title as it is. So let's keep him out of the world title picture for now and let him decide that mid card and elevate the mid card up to the world title picture. But I could see Ospreay turn heel on Darby with the world title and form a U.S. version of the United Empire. Good. Because they've been like jerk wise. But
Yeah.
Steven says, no, and I know what you're saying about rule Mox out of the world title picture, but like I said, as long as he's Continental champion for who knows how long, I don't see him in the world title picture. And you have like a long list of people who want to go after the world title right now. So, I mean, would I love to see him become a 5-time AEW world champion? Sign me up in a heartbeat. The last time that world title was really, really relevant and good was when he held it, but I don't see it happening anytime soon, unfortunately. So sorry.
Yeah.
Maybe in a year or two, but Tony, and this is another thing. Get off your ass. Don't sign half these talents that are coming up in the free agent wire. We don't need more people. And
Tony Khan is
sitting
seething at the teeth.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Don't sign all these people. We don't need them. About the only two people I'd be interested in him bringing in from these last best to cut would probably be the Motor City Machine Guns, help elevate the tag division, and maybe Kyrie. Everybody else, it's not necessary. And that's for one. Two, Mox's contract is expiring like mid to late next year. Quit fucking around. You already gave Tucker an extension and locked his ass up because he's more valuable to your roster right now than half of these signings right now. So get off your behind and start working on that contract extension because everything he does for you
move some shit around, do some budget planning.
Yeah. I've been asking him for like quite a while now. I've been telling him to like quit fucking around, and everybody's like, "Oh, well, sign this person, bring this person," and I'm like, "Quit fucking around with these. We don't need half these talents," and lock him up for an extension. Like you already locked Tekla up to a contract extension, and she just came into the company. You don't want to have your workforce that's like your locker room leader that's helping backstage, that's showing up to every show. You don't want him locked up long term. See how all your
the only other person I can see, like, well, that would, I don't want to say see, because if we know Tony Khan, he's gonna scoop up every single person who got released.
Oh, I don't think so.
But the one that would make sense would be Alba Fire because she would go back with Isla Dawn.
Potentially, you could put her in ROH with Alba.
That's Isla Dawn's already in AEW. So.
Yeah, you can put her there. But other than maybe those, I've seen people say bring in Santos Escobar, but I'm like, what are you gonna do with him? You already have Andrade, and what are you gonna do? Just stick him into the Don Callis family and just keep building that faction? Please, I don't need another member of the Don Callis family. They're already overloaded right now. So no.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Speaking of. I know none of us, because obviously the cuts happened like really late. So none of us really had a chance to,
potentially,
we didn't have a chance to really like be able to talk about it. So I just want to kind of talk about it just for a little bit. What the fuck?
Actually. Yeah.
I get when, these cuts happens, people start freaking out like, oh, but some of them really honestly don't make sense. Kairi Sane,
she's been on TV every week.
She's been in the story with Asuka. Yeah,
Dude,
what are we
her
doing?
segments with Oscar were like my favorite thing. Like I loved that shit. Like
That was
Yeah.
that was
my
strange.
shocker.
How do you get
Alistair
this
Black, he hasn't even been back for a year.
And he's been in backstage segments with like
And then they released Zelina. I mean, I could see Alistair. She could see. Well, I could see Alistair going back to AEW and Zelina going with him.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, Kyrie was the most shocking because she's on
Yeah,
TV.
that was crazy.
yeah.
Motor
That's
City
a weird
Machine
one.
Guns was weird, was like strange too because they haven't even been hired for a year.
And they
They-
were football. They would have
They-
football over there.
They won the belts in their debut, the tag team belts in their debut match,
And then,
And
did nothing really.
and then did nothing. So it's like I can understand. It's just strange to me because it's like you just hired them. They haven't been there a year. Same thing with Alistair Black. Hasn't even been back a year. You let them go. Now they're going to have a 90-day hold on a 90-day no compete. But like, it's like those are the ones I don't understand. I don't understand Kyrie. I don't, because I thought that we were getting to a point where Kyrie was going to turn on Oscar and go back to heel.
That's what we all thought too, but
Yeah.
So
who knows?
what the fuck happened there? Like, what did she do? Who'd she piss off?
I want to know.
Some of
I
the
don't know.
other ones I could see. Well, some of them I don't even know who the hell they were. But Kyrie was probably my top one that I was like, really?
Yeah, like
Okay.
Besides Alistair Black, but
have we been confirmed that Chelsea Green has been released? Because if Chelsea Green has gotten
I
released,
haven't.
no,
I have heard.
that one.
I have heard. I have heard no such thing.
Comments, I found something in the comments. I don't think it's true.
I don't think so either. I mean, I would go ballistic if it is.
dude, I will
Right,
straight up
she
like that's when
was.
I'm going to Stamford, Connecticut, and I'm fighting everyone on site. Like there's
I'm
Road trip.
I'm being,
a road trip. It's about
Road trip.
2 hours from me. I am going and I'm fighting everyone. Janitor,
No,
elbow to the fucking face. Everybody.
No, this
And
Parking
then
lot
even-
attendant. I'm just gonna smack the shit out of
and
it.
they got rid of the whole Wyatt family.
The whole
oh yeah,
Speaking of, let me.
Which,
This one.
honestly, they haven't done shit.
oh yeah, they were messed up. They
I was surprised, but not. They weren't in a good storyline.
No, but how do you fuck up? How do you fuck up? I told you guys, if you guys remember when we were doing our stuff about the Wyatt Six and everyone was talking about, I had a weird feeling back then. I said, watch, there's going to be something that's going to go on, and they're going to find a way. WWE's going to find a way to fuck the storyline up and
Oh,
everything.
they
and,
did, 100%.
and look at what happened. Like,
They screwed that up the moment they came back.
like that shit is crazy. You know
Yep.
what else is fucked up too? You want to know what else is fucked up too? Like I was thinking
What?
about this, right? They do this shit like a couple of days after WrestleMania when they made like money off these people and then fucking release them.
No, it's,
Like-
it's disgusting. And I feel
That's
bad for Tyler,
wild
like,
to me.
they find evil,
Yeah.
yeah. But that
Because
guy's
you figure these people did photo ops, they did autograph signings, they did
And-
appearances, they did PR, they did all this stuff.
yeah
And
you
then
know they released yeah
Yeah, true.
Like,
that's
what
true.
I'm sorry, they
what
ruined
did they
that
have
whole-
against
I was
Bray
excited
Wyatt?
for that. For the
Do they
I
Wyatt
don't know.
something against Bray
side of it,
Wyatt
they ruined
because
it.
Apparently,
why he's not inducted in the Hall of Fame is beyond me. That's I still don't understand. And
Mhm.
second, they had the whole Wyatt Six thing come back. The brother comes back, they do their little gimmick thing, and then like not only do they just release one, they release the whole fucking group.
Yep.
Yeah.
that's what pissed me off.
Uh-huh.
That's
Like,
what pissed me off. If you release one or two, fine, but you release Nikki and Dexter and Casey and Uncle Howdy. The whole entire group got cut. Like, what the hell were you thinking? Like,
Maybe I don't know. Maybe TKO have something against
Yeah,
him. I don't know.
like-
TKO
I just heard
probably doesn't like him.
Did you see Zelina's little thing that she said? She normally it's usually comes up saying Stanford calls her, but this time it was TKO that called her to basically tell that she's fired. So it's TKO.
Yeah.
TKO, I'm sorry to say, but TKO is destroying the WWE. I mean, with their high ticket prices,
Oh,
with
listen.
with some of the
Yeah.
stuff. And guys, they just shot themselves in the foot. Because read this one, because I saw this on TV too, but read this one. AEW is coming to Detroit 6 days after the 90-day wait. 90-day limit up. A week later, guess what? Motor City Machine Guns can sign with AEW in their
Maybe.
backyard. So I mean, that's the kind of shit that ends up backfiring on them. Like, you don't want them to get that attention. Congratulations.
It's
Like,
just wild because I do Motor City Machine Guns like back in TNA, like TNA days, like 6-sided ring TNA days. They were one of, if not my favorite tag team.
oh yeah.
So when they
Oh,
came
yeah.
to WWE, I was like, hell yeah. All
And
right.
they fucked them. And they fucked them up. They didn't know how to book them. And that's
Like,
the problem.
okay. Here's the thing, right? Maybe, and now I'm not saying like these shows like Evolve and WWE ID and LFG and all this shit is not a good thing. However,
That's not a good thing, too. The reason why Bray's not in the hall because WWE has to make things right with wrestlers that they was screwed over before. That doesn't make any sense.
what are they gonna do? What are they gonna make right? He's already dead.
Yeah, for real.
They can't make nothing right. He's already dead.
Yeah.
But I lost my train of thought now. I don't remember what I was saying because I got
Interrupted.
confused with what Dukes was saying. So
You're talking about like the
Oh, you're saying about making something right, something like that. Bray Wyatt's already dead.
yeah, no, but I forgot what I was saying before that.
I don't know.
But like
When I remember at 2:00 in the morning, I'll message the group.
yeah. But like I was saying though, it's like
I'll
ever
be
since,
sleeping, but you can try.
ever since TKO stuck their nose in this whole WWE endeavor, it seems like they've been having a lot of insight. Because I've been hearing a lot of stories recently this week, around the time with the signings. The TKO's been having a lot of insight into the creative in WWE, and that makes sense because especially with all the celebrities, that's the story I was reading. Like TKO wants to involve more celebrities and stuff into the wrestling title, and
Yeah,
It's just to draw so they can make more money.
that's all it is. They're trying to run it like they run UFC. They want a higher clientele. They want a celebrity clientele. They want affluent people. They don't want, like, if you notice UFC, like, I'm not taking like my whole family to go watch a UFC fight.
No.
Like, that's just
absolutely
not what it is. So they are trying to divert a different type of audience to WWE. But what they are failing hard to realize is that that is not what WWE or WWF, whatever, was founded on. It was founded on a family entertainment, system, and something you can do with your family. Like, dude, I remember not even just like 2 years ago, you could get tickets for $20. $20 fucking dollars. I mean, yeah, they were in the balcony, but whatever. $20. You got a couple kids. That's a pretty good night out for the family. Spend $100.
It was.
Now it's like $1,000.
Now you want to charge $2,500 for a second or third row seat to a Raw. To a regular Raw. Like,
nobody can.
All right, I can see Mania, but like
Mania, yes. But even
Not
still,
Raw.
Stacey, when we went to Mania, we paid $350 for our seats, and we were in the lower loge, dead in the 50-yard line. Perfect view of the ring for $350, and that was at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Like,
now
it costs $10K.
yeah, like,
and then
and you're gonna tell me all those celebrities aren't fucking paying? They're not paying to be there.
oh,
They
hello.
are not.
Hello?
they're not paying.
So this is the service announcement. Lower your fucking ticket, you greedy fucks.
They ain't gonna lower it. They're not gonna lower
They're
it.
not gonna lower it.
No. Steven has a good rant here. Cut the ticket prices. Need more house shows so wrestlers don't get injured. Cut ticket prices for house shows so people can afford. And it's like, I agree with all that. But then you wonder why, I'm sorry, TKO and WWE, but then you wonder why you lose so many fans and why a lot of them say, I'm done with the product. I want to ship to AEW. I can go to an AEW show. I can get floor seats for a show. And I can spend I can spend like $60, $70, $80 for floor seats.
Dude,
So
I
$40 for
I spent $40 and I got third row seats.
See? Guys?
Like third row seats for
And
$40.
then you wonder why people go to those shows instead because it's more affordable. So I mean,
And
I'm
like,
sorry.
Yeah.
one of the other times I think it was when they were in Boston for what, like I think it was Big Business or something a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
They were in Boston. I bought a seat. I was right on the ramp, like right up against the ramp where they come
nice.
out. And
Yeah.
I only paid, I think I want to say like $110 for that. But for me, I felt like that was worth it because I'm on the ramp.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I touched a lot of people's hands and like to me that was fun.
And
$110,
still, like,
that's fine.
yeah. And for those kind of seats in WWE for like a house show, it's like
Yeah.
$300-$400
And I
for
just
no-
went, we went to a house show in
Yeah.
January, her and I. We went to a house show in January and we paid what, two almost 300.
Yeah.
Around it was almost around 300, like with fees and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, we were in the front row, and we got a picture with Io Sky and Cody, but still,
That's
for
still a lot of money, especially for a
house
house show. Get the fuck out of
for a
here.
house show, but house shows are fun though.
Oh, they're a blast.
Oh,
House
yeah.
shows are way more fun, in my opinion. If you've never been to a
100%.
house show, go to a house show. House shows are fun.
I won't forget the sign fans put up at the AEW station. You paid ringside seat, same cost as a nosebleed and stuff.
Yeah, yep.
It's funny. It's funny in hindsight, but then again, if you look at it, and it's like not really funny because like you go to an AEW show, you can pay like floor seat prices, and you go to a WWE show, and those same prices are all the way up to the nosebleeds where everyone looks like little ants. But if you get those same seats for like a WWE show, you're spending like 7 times the price.
So you're gonna tell me that the difference between Mania Night 1 last year and Mania Night 2 is just a coincidence that there was 12,000 less people on night 1 than there was last year?
And almost same here. And almost same. I would say almost same for this year too. Like you had like the higher number for night 1 of WrestleMania, and then you look at the attendance for night 2, and it took a major dip.
But this year it was different. Like this year it was opposite. Night 2 had more people than night 1.
But still,
I think night 2 had
that was the better show.
Yeah, night 2 was 55,000, I think they said, and
It was what, 51?
night 1 was 50,000 and change.
Maybe.
But last year it was like 62 or 63,000. That's a big jump from
that's huge.
How do you have prices like that? What the hell do they expect?
12,000 people less.
Yeah, it just decreases every year because of TKO. You can't even lower your damn ticket prices.
You fucking greedy fucks.
Who wants to go to 2 damn shows at that price? Like you'd have to like mortgage your house to go to these shows.
Yeah, you know it's crazy because they're barely. It's like with these live shows, they're barely even going to my area because my areas be expensive as hell.
And I'm pissed off.
LA. They barely even come to LA. I'm like,
and I'm pissed off because I can't get an AEW show in my Chicagoland area, and AEW's got shows announced through like almost like August or September. We had 3 shows at this point, 2 shows, almost going on 3 in December. At this point, we haven't even had 1 show in Chicago the entire year, so I'm coming back.
yeah. I mean, I might as well just go to the AEW live shows because the AEW live shows they be coming in my area more than WWE.
And it's cheaper too. It's like worth the price more.
All right. So this is live right now. I am on. So WWE SmackDown is coming to Providence.
Oh no.
In June. I'm on Ticketmaster right now. A front row seat is $1,000.
That's absurd.
Let's see. A third row seat is $700. And if I don't want to spend that much and I want to sit in the loge, I'm still spending $400 on a loge seat.
What the hell?
A balcony seat. Balcony. $180 for a balcony seats. They used to charge $20 for those balcony seats.
That's absurd.
$20. $180 for the balcony. Like for a SmackDown. What the fuck? I mean, granted, they are gonna go down as the show gets closer.
Yeah.
Stacey and I, we will usually wait until the show gets closer to
100%.
tickets, because then you can, snag a ticket the day of. You can probably get it for a lot cheaper. But like, that's insanity. That those $20 seats that they used to charge for go for $180.
Okay, and speaking of, you look at AEW's upcoming pay-per-view for everything. I mean, it's like, I get it, like, because you're in like Arthur Ashe. I mean, like you take a front row seat for a major WWE pay-per-view, you're spending like 4 or 5 digits for this. I mean, floor seats for Double or Nothing. I mean, or like in the 800 range, but I mean, that's like on the ground. But I mean, normally their ticket prices for floor seats are like row 9, section 9, like $186 each per session. Like $300-$400 each for like a regular TV taping. If the AW show I was going to, like $80-$90 each for floor seats for a TV taping. I'm sorry. If it's true, I want to spend $400 for a Raw, $80 or $90 for a Dynamite taping. I'll take the 80.
Right? No, exactly.
Craziness.
And it's like people who have been lifelong fans or fans for a long time who are used to going to these shows, who are travel. I mean, me and Stacey, like we travel to shows. Like we've gone to Connecticut, we've gone to New York, we've gone to fucking New Hampshire, we've gone to we've traveled for
you don't mind the travel, but not for that fucking price.
But like New Jersey, I mean, we've gone to New Jersey. Like
I even traveled further to go to Mania.
Yeah, you've been further than I have. You've been to Georgia, Texas,
Atlanta, Florida,
New Orleans.
Yeah.
It's like it's not doable anymore. And to the people who can do, and then another thing too, right? I'll just say this one point, and then we can take a break.
Yeah.
There are people who I might not necessarily follow on social media, but like their reels might come up and I might like watch them, who are not even wrestling fans, right? Who got invited to WrestleMania just because they have like, thousands of followers, and they might like one girl is a girl who does nails, and she did like a WWE set like on one of her things, and WWE invited her to WrestleMania, and like these, but I'm saying
they don't care about wrestling.
They're inviting these influencers and these people who have thousands of followers who don't even watch the product, and these people get to go for free. They get to go walk the WrestleMania ramp. They get to go in the ring. Somebody who's and they're like, oh, let me make my little vlog. Get ready.
That's why.
Get ready.
So they can make their vlog and record it and post it.
But somebody like me, who's like
I've been a lifelong fan since I was like 5, 6, 7 years old. Like,
if I ever had the chance to walk a WrestleMania ramp, like, do you understand like what that would mean for? Like, I would be like in my glories. Like, I'm not even joking. Ask Stacey. My very first WrestleMania that I went to, 2013, when we walked into the thing and I saw this, I started to cry. Like, I had tears in. I didn't like stop, but like
we did walk down that ramp, the Raw ramp,
right? But like,
That's
I got emotional just being at my first WrestleMania.
Yeah.
But then you have these people who are, oh my God, influencers, and yeah, they got thousands of followers and stuff, and they're getting invited to go for free, getting everything for free. They're meeting all the people, they're meeting all the wrestlers, they're going to the Raws, and they're going to Mania, and they're going to this, and they're going on their dime. But you want to charge a regular fan. You want to charge a regular fan like $225 to meet Cody Rhodes.
If you get one influencer for free, and that influencer will gather all of their fans, to join into the stupid, like,
fuck the fans.
Yeah.
$3,700 a ticket, front row Saturday night's main event
in
July at Madison Square Garden.
No, and that was another thing I was noticing, because I'm even like looking at some of the people, like I was like seeing people like on the floor during meeting. I'm like, wait a minute, I think I watched some of his reels. He's like, I've never seen him talk about wrestling. Like, are you fucking?
Yeah,
people, they get to go for free. They get to meet, but like, you want to charge the working man, you know, $250 for a fucking photo op. But you have these influencers who get to meet all these people for free, who they're the ones that can probably afford it.
Right.
But like the working person, we have to like save up and, you know, budget, and we, you know, just to go to a fucking meet and greet now.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Like a lot of us have to save up money like months in advance just to go to like one or two shows like a year and save it up. And these people are just getting free tickets. They don't care about the product. And meanwhile, what do we do every single week? We're out here talking about everything we see on TV and pay-per-view.
Yeah. So WWE, TKO, make us famous and let us and invite us and let us go to shit for free, because we're actually fans. We're actually fans, and we actually respect the business, and we respect the wrestlers, and we respect everything that goes on. That's why we do a podcast, because we love the business and we love the sport.
Yeah. And
so,
like I said,
that's true.
Where's our invite?
And a lot of us have been watching this since we were 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Since we were a little baby.
I was just a wee top.
Exactly. I was a little tight going downstairs watching pay-per-view like late at night. Even if I had a school, I was like little baby, just watching pay-per-views and watching wrestling pay-per-views every single week that they were on, because it was a spectacle and made a big party out of it. But nope, we don't matter.
Yep.
It's ridiculous.
I remember going to my first show. I was 6. I think I was 6 or 7. My dad took me, and I remember I will never forget, the main event was Mr. Perfect versus IRS. I'll never forget. That was in Providence. That was Providence, Rhode Island.
I was probably there too then.
You probably were. And I remember I was like 6 or 7 years old. I had to be 6 because I think my grandfather had just passed away. So I think this was like something my dad did to try to like, you know, get me whatever. And I remember going and just loving it, and then watching it. Then I started watching it every week with my dad, and then that just kind of progressed into something I did all the time. So we're real fans, TKO, WWE, whoever's fucking listening. So invite your girls places, because we would actually appreciate it.
Exactly.
Yeah, we'd actually support your product. We'd actually support your product and give you the attention. But before I go to commercial break and saying all I wanted to say was, hey, you know, start paying attention more to your loyal fans like us that actually care about the product, who watch it on daily basis. Oh, well, wait, I forgot. We're not your target demographic anymore.
Right.
I guess we're not rich, snobby celebrities and
We were
influencers
all
and stuff.
born beautiful and not rich, unfortunately. So,
Yeah.
and we have too many morals for OnlyFans. So.
Yeah, and I guess
Yeah. Or there's another option. We could sell drugs. Hey.
Listen, if I wasn't afraid of jail,
yeah,
listen, it is tough in them streets.
but yeah, but we'll see.
or strip.
I still say we can make an OnlyFans and just eat pizza and cry.
Yeah. I'm a
You
very
don't have to be naked on OnlyFans.
No,
We can just be us eating pizza and crying.
I'm a very emotional girl. I want to let down a big cry, so I'm going to stand on it. But we're going to go to commercial.
Now,
We're going to go.
It'll just be every week, like one of us has it'll be this, it'll be like this, like how we have a podcast set up. We'll be eating pizza and it'll be one of us crying over some bullshit, probably over a boy because they all suck. And we can just eat pizza and cry and give each other advice and people can pay us.
Yeah.
You know what? I like it. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
We'll do this. We'll just talk a bunch of shit.
Yep.
I don't know about crying, but we can try.
We'll eat pizza.
Yeah. I'll fake it. I'll put some eye drops and let it drip down.
We'll eat pizza. And
Oh,
cry.
you wanna add some chicken wings with it? We can eat some chicken wings with our pizza.
This will have a smorgasbord. Whatever you want.
Actually, we'll let our followers tell us what they want us to eat that week. We'll get them. What do you want?
We could do a mukbang. You know, a mukbang.
That shit grosses me out. I don't like it.
Yeah, you don't like eating like that. You know, like a lot. You know, people get like a large portion of food and they eat it on camera.
They eat like that. I hate when people chew with their mouth open as it is.
Gross. But yeah, we're gonna
definitely recommend what we can try. Doesn't mean we're all gonna do it because it's probably
we'll have our little Johnny can be on whatever the chat and be like, hey ladies, I want you guys to next week I want you guys to eat donuts, and we'll be like, well, our bank account's looking a little low for them donuts, Johnny, so
if you want to eat donuts,
you
want to eat donuts, you have to give us some money for it. So, yeah.
So and then boom, there we go. We make lots of money that way.
All right, we do it.
Cut an onion. Cut an onion or get spicy wings. I don't like onions and I don't like spicy wings. So sorry.
I'd rather cut an onion and burn my eyes.
But we're gonna have the commercial break. On the other side of commercial break, we're gonna get into a little women's wrestling history this week, and we're gonna get into some hot takes. What's gonna be hot this week? I don't know. Stay tuned. See you later.
Bob Boys is one mission, wrestling's biggest stories, hottest hits and boldest takes. No holds barred, no punches pulled. This is Blackharts Angels.
On the case, on the call, breaking down it all. Spotlights hot, no time to stall. Char, Lady B, Binky got the fire. Stacey and Draya take it even higher. We see the action, we know the game. Telling the truth, calling the names. Legends rise and stories unfold. Champions crowned, fearless and bold. Blackharts Angels, all eyes on us. Lights flash bright when we step up from the ring to the mic. We run this fight. Wrestling's our mission, we're locked in tight. Tag team clash, belts on the line. Who's next up? It's their time to shine. History made, the future's clear. We're talking the best, that's why we're here. Fast moves, big hits, no room for fear. If it's happening in wrestling, we're bringing it here. Blackharts Angels, all eyes on us. Lights flash bright when we step up from the ring to the mic. We run this fight. Wrestling's our mission, we're locked in tight.
Champions, rebels, icons, and outlaws. If it happens in wrestling, we're breaking it down. It's Blackharts Angels.
Dimensions has a somewhat looser feel to it. Yeah, it's got an almost improvisational tone.
Hey, it's Chris Jericho here with the Blackheart Angels. And this week...
Oh my God. Draya.
And
Stacey.
And Stacey are going to talk about their experiences here at the Rhode Island Comic Con meeting me. So you could say that the Blackheart Angels just made the list. Bye.
That's awesome. I always forget we made the list.
Oh my gosh. Hey, that wouldn't be a bad list to be on, but why isn't that anything for anything bad? But
I always forget we made the list. The fuck is my computer?
I'm sorry that I'm late. Oh, I had to do something for my dad. So
Don't let it happen again.
And what do I say? What do I always say? Family comes first. So
yeah,
take care of your daddy first. He's more important. So
yeah,
agreed.
But let's get into some women's wrestling history for this day. Not a lot of interesting stuff happened today when I was doing research, so not a lot of interesting people involved today, but let's get into it. Former teenage manager Bella Donna was born today. Japanese wrestling star Chief Moya was born today. NWA star Charity King was debuted today, like 5 years ago. Then in 2010, at Extreme Rules, Beth Phoenix beat Michelle McCool. Naomi versus Charlotte ended in a no contest on SmackDown. Bianca defeated Sonya Deville on Raw. We had Cora Jade defeat Lara Valkyrie at Spring Breakthrough in 21. Indy defeated Roxanne and Tiffany in a triple threat. And then last year we had Jade versus Tiffany in a no contest on SmackDown. And Zelina Vega defeated Chelsea Green last year to become. Well, isn't it funny timing too? Last year on this day, Zelina Vega defeated Chelsea Green to become U.S. champion. And flash forward a year later, and she's no longer employed. Funny how that works out.
So then, then that means Aleister Black debuted a year ago today because he came back and she won the belt the same day.
Yeah.
So they literally
We're only there for a year.
1 year for you. That's wild work. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
So would he only sign a 1 year contract?
No, it's probably longer term than
they broke the contract.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
TKO released them. Yeah.
So okay, it's been a year, exactly a year, because she won it the same day that he debuted.
Yeah, in 25. Yeah. I didn't even realize that until like I had found out I had made the fight, and then I found out she got released, and I'm like, oh, not, and now when I think about it, I'm like, isn't that kind of like surreal? Kind of interesting in a way. A year ago, she was the highest in that company, winning the U.S. title, and now
another one who fell far from grace in over a year. I mean, within a year was Miss Tiffy Time. She fucking main evented WrestleMania last year, and then wasn't even on it this year.
And now what? She just won the title.
She just won the U.S. belt yesterday. Yeah. But
now she's in the mid card.
Like that's crazy. Like how you she wasn't even on the card this year.
It was fucking scares the hell out of me. Now is now you called up Blake Monroe to be on SmackDown. Now what the hell are we gonna do? You have Charlotte, blonde hair. You have Alexa, blonde hair. You have Tiffy, blonde hair, and now Blake Monroe, blonde hair, all on the same show. How the hell is this
I don't mind Charlotte and Alexa. Tiffany But Charlotte and Alexa, I don't mind. I like Blake Monroe, so
I do too. I do too. And my boy Ricky Saints is coming to
This is Women's History Month, but this also happened 12 years ago today. Connor died. Yeah.
No, we can't talk. No, we cannot talk about Connor. Don't do it because I sob every single fucking time.
Same.
But that's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Time has just flown by so friggin' fast. Like that poor little boy Connor, he would have been like in his teens.
Yeah.
He's still rooting. What a sweet little kid, bro. I see that vignette that they put together after he died, bro. I lose my shit every time.
Yeah.
Every single time.
Yeah, I don't want to be getting emotional. I don't know. I'm sorry.
I can't help it. Every time I see it.
No, I've already been emotional enough. If you can try not to.
I think we all have. It's been a rough few days.
It's been a rough week, guys. So.
Yeah, I gotta go through these. I gotta go through these releases. I don't want to get emotional. So.
No, same here.
No, I already scheduled my cry time for this week. So.
Yeah.
No.
When's that date in time?
It's like that's what my schedule looks like. It's like work, lunch, let the dogs out, cry like a bitch, back to work.
Yeah, those are just cry anyway.
Wild, yo. Yeah, that's time. Wow.
Yeah, but I'm sorry, but that's so surreal to me. I'm sorry. I know it's not funny, and I'm not supposed to laugh, but it's such a coincidence. Because the highs a year ago, you're at the top of your game, and then a year later, the same day, a year later.
I mean, I feel like I know I'm segueing, but like since we were just on the topic of people who fallen from grace, like I feel like Damian Priest too. Like
my God.
One.
Yeah. Now you're sticking him with Arch Group. I'm sorry, but this is like such a downgrade.
Yeah, they're just putting stupid people together. They don't know what to do.
And I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be mean, but I know he's only been in the company a little while. And my uncle and my brother, I keep saying this, they find him and stuff to be relatively funny recently. But I'm getting so bored and fed up with Danhausen on my TV every week now. I mean, these matches he's had are like turning me off. I mean, really, like he's winning his matches with explosive. I mean, I'm sorry.
No, I'm not even.
No, him going after the Miz is fucking hysterical.
I'm not even gonna lie, dude. When he first debuted, I was like, "Yo, what the fuck is this shit?"
The facts.
What is
Same.
this? Like, what
I think
is
we all
happening?
stared at, going, "Huh?"
Like, what's gonna happen? But like, he's definitely grown on me the past couple of weeks, and I think he's hilarious. And if like you can make me laugh, then
my uncle and my brother find him funny.
like I'm fine with it. I'm all right with him now. I had some qual with it in the beginning, but
my uncle and brother find it funny, but maybe it's just me when I'm getting older, or it's like me recently, or a lot. I don't find a lot of this stuff to be funny at all. It's like
he's like a top merch seller on WWE Shop right now.
That's awesome, but I'm not amused by any of this stuff I'm seeing on TV.
He hasn't done much of that.
I don't know what it is. I'm just like not amused with any of it. It's like I can find better uses of screen time. Like you can't find anything really to do with Carmelo or Dragunov, but so let's have like a weird stupid storyline with Danhausen and he's breaking into Moses' house, which is tremendous.
I'm telling you right now.
I'm talking about that and my brother, I hear laughing in the background.
I'm telling you right now, if they release Carmelo or Dragunov, I'm another road trip I'm taking to Stanford, and everyone's gonna get it.
See, if you release someone like Dragunov, like when AEW would end up signing him and locking him up, that's a big fuck up you made.
I'm gonna make a list for them to trash a couple people. Gunther. Yeah. He is top priority.
I mean, Brock already left, so we're already
Exactly. So I don't have to put him on the list. He's already. Boop.
See you later, alligator.
Well, Gunther's right there.
Brock fans, I don't want to hear it. Don't come for me. If you've known me for any length of time, you know I'm not a Brock Lesnar fan.
Hell no.
So he could.
Oh yeah, Brock Lesnar. I'm glad he's gone. Bye, bitch.
It's like
bye, bitch.
I'm glad.
Bye, bitch.
Another person.
Bye, bitch.
For real. Like, what's up?
In the words of a very important person to me. Bye, bitch.
Bye, bitch.
Don't let the door hit you.
Bye, bitch.
But yeah,
go farm or shoot things, whatever it is you do on your spare time.
But go back to your farm in Canada. And go away.
Do something with your life.
You're not needed, but Brock.
What do you guys think of Paige coming back?
I don't hate it.
Yeah, I loved it. I loved it. I love her. Always have. So I was very ecstatic when I heard her music. When I saw Nikki come out and she was limping and she was on her crutch, I was like, "Woo! Is this where Paige comes out?"
But I had called that weekend during our predictions about her coming back.
Yeah, I saw it online.
She wasn't at her autograph signing that day, and rumor had that a day or two prior to all that she had re-signed with WWE. So I was like, it wasn't really as shocking to me because there was that rumor going around like a few days saying that Nikki wasn't cleared and that she was going to end up replacing her. So, like, I wish some of these stories would have come out, like,
right, exactly,
and they were kept behind the scenes. Cause, like, I agree. By the time she shows up, it's like, okay, cool. I expected this to happen. I'm not surprised. Cool. Like,
there's a lot of things that we all thought were going to happen didn't happen, so I was a little shocked, even though I already heard what's happening.
Right. It's always like you never know. It's like you hear things. Oh, this person was signed. Oh, this person, blah 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 blah, and then it doesn't happen, and you're like, just like how everyone thought like Jericho was coming at the Royal Rumble, and this person Paige was coming at the Royal Rumble. Everybody was coming at the Royal Rumble.
So Bianca was coming back at the Rumble.
Everyone says it too. Every year I get so fed up and annoyed. Every single year when I see Mox is coming back.
But then, you could not trust them wrestling sources because it's like you say that, oh, what? And then they were like, oh yeah, so's gonna return. They're back to training, but it turned out that
Agreed, Steven. But it's like, but I see that every year. It's like everyone's like, oh, Mox is coming back to WWE. Mox is coming back to the Royal Rumble. He's gonna come back and help Seth. He's gonna go help Roman. And I'm like, he's holding a title in AEW. Why would he show up at your show? That makes so much sense.
Yeah, that's like, they ruined it. They're like, oh, Paige signed with WWE. Oh, well, now we know she's either showing up at the Rumble or she's showing up at Raw.
Yeah, National Enquirer search. But
it's fucking true though. It's like some things I wish they wouldn't, spoil basically, so we have something to look forward to.
But I think that's the perfect segue to get into our final topic of the day. Draya and Stacey.
I love it.
Yes.
That's perfect.
Shout out to my friend Jack who made that for me. Thank you. And shout out to Blackheart for putting it together when I couldn't figure out how to do it.
Thank you, Blackheart.
My vision came to life. I'm so excited. I loved it. It sounds great. It's exactly what I was envisioning. Get it? Vision? So silly. Okay. All right, ladies. We ready for this week's hot take?
Hey, why not?
Oh yeah.
All right. So since we were on, we were talking about women and women's history and stuff. How about this one? the women's revolution was mostly a marketing strategy.
Good question.
Guys need to think about that one, huh?
Good topic, Trey.
What do you think?
Yeah, I was thinking
that. I mean, I'm
anybody
thinking. I'm trying to.
Anybody in the chat, feel free to put your opinion in there.
Yeah, feel free. Join in.
It's a possibility. It's probably true.
I'm having like mixed. I don't know. I'm kind of like in the middle. I'm kind of like 50-50 on this tape.
I don't know what Binky here. I'm almost in the middle too.
I think this is what I think. I think that there was some pressure from fans and online, you know, Twitter, whatever, you know, because if you remember, they had like this thing where they were like hashtagging like every Raw and SmackDown, like give divas a chance or push divas or whatever. I think it was give divas a chance. And that was kind of that was kind of, you know, a big talking platform on a lot of social media before, you know, the women's revolution. So I think it was both, honestly. I think it was a marketing strategy to an extent to show like, hey, we are more progressive. Hey, we are giving women a chance, but they did it also to make money. Like it wasn't just, oh, well, we care about women and we want women's wrestling and we want them to have the same opportunities as men. I think to an extent, but I think it was not just because they cared about the women. I think they knew by opening up the women's division that it would make them look better, I should say.
Same with Binky right here. It's mixed. And I don't think it's more mixed as marketing. I see it a little bit like in a way. It's like, I mean, marketing in a sense, but I think more so is like you're between two eras of wrestling, per se. That's why I'm like, that's why I'm almost like 50-50. It's like, was it marketing? I mean, based off what happened before the Divas Revolution, it was more so, you know, your women were treated as sex symbols and stuff. So they weren't taking their wrestling seriously. It was like none of the women's wrestling back then was relatively any good. And even the women that you had back then that were really good as female wrestlers, I mean, they weren't able to showcase their talents as much because they were stuck in these like stupid things. But post the Divas Revolution, you got to see how good women could actually be in the ring. So I mean, it's like you could see them for their talent more so, and and they relied less upon them for their looks and everything. They relied more upon them for what they could do with talent-wise in the ring, and that's where I feel like I don't know if it's more so along the marketing issue. Is maybe the Divas Revolution was the transcendent era, to get away from, hey, women can wrestle too, and they're good in the ring and they're talented. Some of them are just as good as the men in the ring, and get more so away from the mindset of all women in the ring will be seen as sex symbols and for their looks. That's where my mindset generally tends to lead me when I think about that.
But I think it's saying more so, like the way that I'm taking it, it's saying like we did this because this is a good marketing strategy and this is going to make the company look better, as opposed to, well, we care about the women and we want the women to have the same opportunities. So I think that's kind of where the question is, like, was this only because
maybe originally it was because of all the give them a shot, blah blah blah.
Correct. Like, was this just like, hey, maybe we should do this because it's going to make our company look better and it's going to give us the opportunity to showcase women that they can do it, but not for the reasoning that they were originally saying. Oh, women deserve the same opportunities too, which is true, but I don't think that was the original intention.
But the way I think about it too, with that era too, per se, in a way, like I think we're taking a back seat to it again, like that middle era, back in the 2010 era and everything. with the women, they were able to showcase their talent. But nowadays, when you start watching women's wrestling, especially in WWE, like these last few years, like look at WrestleMania. These women, like both nights of WrestleMania, were barely getting 10, 12 minutes of wrestling time per card. The main eventers for the men and stuff are averaging like 15, 20, 25-minute plus matches, but your women can't even get 10 minutes on a WrestleMania card. And that was like two women's matches on night one were like equatable to like 14, 15 minutes of the whole match card. Same with like night two. I mean, are we taking this back? Are we like going backwards to the women's revolution? Because I don't know, I'm kind of getting a little freaked out with how they're booking their women.
See, I don't know if it necessarily was that because a lot of the matches were short on WrestleMania. It wasn't just the women's matches.
And what were the fucking commercials? Like, hello.
So many fucking commercials.
Cut the shit. It's bad if we get them through Raw and SmackDown, but like,
hey, Tyler.
WrestleMania, pay-per-view.
Hey, Tyler.
The commercials. I'm over it.
Right.
That's what pissed me off with that
It was
shit.
commercial mania. That's what the fuck it was. It was so annoying. Like,
because they broke it down how many commercials, like time-wise, minute-wise for the matches. We had more commercials than matches.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think night one was only an hour and 1 minute of actual wrestling between.
Yeah, and that's what they said. I seen that comparison with night one and night two for the match time for WrestleMania. There was like under like 2 hours for each show. But if you look at the match times, I think for like Dynasty for AEW the previous week, it was averaging almost like 3 hours of match time.
Right. So this is my thing though, right? So cut out the commercials, and guess what? Mania can be one fucking night. Enough with these 2 nights bullshit. I want to go back to one night. I'd rather just be one long day than 2 days that piss me off.
Yeah, me too.
I don't think we need all these.
Always will be compared. First night was better than the second night. La 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 la. It's one fucking day.
No, yeah, because you want to talk about commercials. I cannot stand, I don't care if it's wrestling or not. I cannot stand commercials. Yeah. I will skip like I'd rather just record my show and when I watch it, I just skip the commercials. I can't stand them.
Every app that I have, I always pay them more money because I want to be commercial free. I can't fucking stand it. And not even that. So I already don't like to watch like this is what led up to this match. I already don't even like to watch that.
Right.
You watch, and that's my issue, especially what Stacey was just talking about with the match crew. We fucking spent like a good 4 hours watching a damn pre-show where we only seen half the shit, and not only that, you watch the lead up to these matches on Raw, SmackDown every single week leading up to the pay-per-view. We saw these video packages leading up to it. Why do we have to watch it again during the
right? So take those hour or two for the pre-show. Fuck the pre-show. No one needs that shit. Stop Mania. And then if you want to throw in the little, here, this is what led up to this match. As much as I hate it, at least it's before the match. Gives you a minute to go pee, go grab a snack or a drink. But I don't need it 2 hours before. Intertwine some commercials. Your TKO is just money hungry, and it's really starting to get to me because
they obviously need to catch up all the influencers who have no idea what's going on. That's obviously why
why? Like, I understand so you're already in debt, but you spend the money to buy a company to try to get you out of debt, but you're already in debt. So why did you spend the money to buy a company? Made no sense.
I'm not a business major, so I don't understand. If there's any business majors out there that would know the answer to that and what the logical explanation, please feel free to let us know because I don't understand it. It's oh yeah, look at me as a person. Oh, look at I'm in $50,000 worth of debt. So you know what I'm gonna go do? I'm gonna go buy a house.
Right.
That doesn't make a lot of sense. I mean, yes, granted, a lot of people do it, but it doesn't make sense.
Right. The commercials need to go.
Roman promo, you will have time to spare a bathroom or
walking down the ramp.
Right. Yeah.
You have enough time to drive to McDonald's and come back.
Facts. Order a coffee and they have a long
line. Go get
line.
a coffee, come back. Go get a pizza, come back. You can can go and get anything you want.
And then Roman's still walking down the ramp.
I can go to work for a couple hours, come back, and he's still walking.
And Roman's still on the ramp.
Same thing with AEW too, but AEW is pro wrestling promotion, WWE is sports entertainment. And then they don't, but that's the problem. Like we were talking earlier about the TKO thing. I mean, we're seeing TKO is getting more into the sport, the entertainment side of all these celebrities and ticket prices, and AEW is more into the wrestling side. So that's the entertainment side of it, and ticket prices are down. So I mean,
it's WWEC, World Wrestling Entertainment commercials.
Yeah.
The
WWEC.
I hate commercials so much.
Oh, same.
Especially when it's the same fucking commercial.
Right.
Why?
I don't
is this
care.
on again?
I'm sorry, but Tyler, my only beef with you here is the difference between AEW pre-show and a WWE pre-show is a WWE pre-show is 4 hours of just hullabaloo and talking and shit with commercials and match reviews that we're going to end up seeing on the main card. At least with the AEW pre-show, yeah, we got some previews and shit, but at least we spent a good, it's 3 hours less time, and you get a good 2 or 3 matches in on that too. So I'm sorry, I don't think we can describe, compare the two at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can't.
Yeah, please like and subscribe.
Hey Mitch! Hey Mitch!
Hi.
Hi Mitch!
Did we talk about WWE releases? Yes, we talked about it for a little bit.
Yeah, briefly.
We did in the beat. You have to just go back and watch
that. Yeah. AEW 0 hour commercial breaks in the middle of the match. Hold on. We don't have commercial breaks in the middle of matches. Like, what are we talking about? Like, I don't get it, but
I don't know. And I get mad too, like when they come back from commercial break and like somebody's already in the ring. I'm like, oh, so they don't even get an entrance on TV now? Okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they'll do it to like random people. They'll do it to like people I like too. Like, excuse me, please don't disrespect.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do that.
No.
Don't disrespect our favorites, please.
Please don't.
That's it. Yeah.
Very disappointed.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So I have more hot take hills, but I'm going to save them.
Okay.
Because I have a pretty good one. And I know we're at the end of the show. And I feel like the ones that I have would require a little longer. So I'm going to save those for another. I'm going to save those.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Anything else you want to talk about?
Yeah.
What do you want to talk
guys,
about?
Well, let's talk about Cody's shine.
Hey guys, feel free if you guys topics that you want us to discuss sometimes in the comments, like topics about top women or top our top wrestlers or top promos or anything that you want us to discuss. Feel free to throw some into the comments.
We'll take it, but we might not do it. So
we might not do it. Hey, sometimes we have a rough time. So a lot of times we have an easy time coming up with topics. But hey, if you want to, feel free to throw something our way. I mean, we might take it into suggestions. It's one hot take, Mercedes. Probably not.
Oh,
she's not even a hot take. She's
I would say 75 to 90% of us in here are not Mercedes fans, so we probably don't want to spend as much time talking about her unless it's talking shit about her and trashing her on our show. Mercedes.
Listen, one of my favorite things to do is bash Mercedes. It's like,
yeah, I think that's what a lot of us like to hear is bashers. So,
yes, I'm a hater. I'm a hater, and I don't care. I will admit to hatering.
If it's Mercedes bashing hour, then you might see us talking about it on our show.
But listen, people just don't catch strays for no reason on this show. They deserve it. So
give me Jacob Fatu wins big WWE championship like Cody Rhodes. Give me LLW Vibes AEW championship.
I don't know. Mr. Fatu going after his cousin.
I don't
he
think
needs
he's
the
doing
money.
Roman.
He's got kids.
Yeah,
He got kids,
He's got
y'all.
kids, y'all.
I
He needs
respect
them
him.
in better schools.
I respect his
Who
decision.
said? Who said? Who said?
She ain't even that great as a wrestler. I'm sorry.
I mean, honestly, I like Mercedes, honestly, but I mean, I don't love her like I love you know who, but she's decent. She's good.
Yeah.
It's okay when she's not bearing half the women's division. Look what she did in AEW. I'm sorry. People trash me for weeks when I talked about her title and things. All she was doing was holding the rest of that women's division back. And I mean, how many folks do you need? You held like half these women's divisions back across the world by, not defending the belts and having them for the entire reign. But I mean, that's there are people that want to get into that conversation. But
Like, to me, she's a female CM Punk. Like, CM Punk, like, dead ass believes he's literally the best in the world. Like, that's not his gimmick.
That's not his gimmick.
Why does he keep cutting promos? He's like, I'm the best in the world. I'm like best in the world. I mean, there's people in the wrestling industry that are better than Mike Ward's than you right now. There's people in the ring there's people in your home promotion and in other promotions that are better than you in the ring. What are you best in the world at anymore?
Like, she genuinely thinks like she's like this
the hottest.
awesome. Now, granted, is she better than me? Yes, because I can't wrestle. So yes. But if we're comparing apples to apples and how great, the roster is on both AEW and WWE, even NXT and even TNA, like, these other smaller promotions. I mean, hell, Lady B's not here in the chat with me, but the last SNW show that we went to, like the women's triple threat match was probably my second favorite match of the night. And it's like, not saying that, that should be shocking, but it literally was. Like, I remember looking at it over at Lady B, I'm like, yo, these bitches are good, man. Like, and they're wrestling in front of 30, 40 people.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of the women on the independent scene, like, even with these smaller promotions like you're just talking about, Draya, that's why I have to get back into that about the wrestler spotlight again. We need to start highlighting some of these women that don't get a lash. I know they're like, they don't get the spotlight or the recognition that they deserve, and they're not signed by major promotions. But I mean, they should, because they're just as good, if not better, than half the women that are signed to some of these major promotions. By the way,
even women who are in WWE and stuff who aren't being showcased. Like, I'm sorry, I will go hard for Kiana James. That shit, like, they need to do something with her. She impressed me so much in the Royal Rumble and the Elimination Chamber. I was like, why is this chick not main eventing? Why is she being Julia's lapdog? She is so much better than that. That she is so underrated. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
she needs to cut away from Julia and get a good booking and do something, because that chick is phenomenal. She is fantastic. I will die.
And I am so happy that she wasn't the ones. She wasn't like one of the talents that was released.
Yeah.
Because Kiana James, I like Kiana, so
me too.
I do want to see. I want to see more of Kiana, and maybe we can see more of her. Now that Tiffany has the the Women's United States title.
Yeah,
so,
maybe she'll kind of break off with Julia and do her own thing, because she's really good. She's good on the mic. She has good mic skills. She has a good look. She's athletic as hell, and she's a good wrestler. Like, these are the women. And again, no offense to like the Bella Twins and stuff, because I like the Bella Twins and stuff, but it's like, you have a roster of women who are miles above like the Bellas. Like, yes, nostalgia is fine sometimes, but you know, you put the tag belts on them. And again, this is not me being a hater because I'm a fan of Paige and I'm a fan of the Bellas. But it's like, did you really have to do that? You know, like, I don't know. I just felt like Paige's return in itself would have been enough. Like, she didn't have to win the belt.
I agree.
As long as they didn't get pinned, they could have.
Yeah, I was surprised. I was surprised that Bailey and Lyra didn't win those belts. I'm like,
too. Especially with how they were pushing them recently, having them win all those matches and stuff. How they were pushing them red hot, and then you go and do that. I mean, I don't know what the issue was, but I mean, yeah, you want to give Paige or that moment, congratulations. But I feel like AEW just because played shit last week, and it's another thing where it's like you put a group's title return to get the titles on that you can put it on someone who is returning. I don't know. I didn't think it was necessary. Then I don't think it's necessary now. No. But yeah, end of the line, great show, ladies. Proud of you all. Crazy few weeks in this with all these pay-per-views. I think we're getting a major break now. No major pay-per-views, I don't think, until somewhere next month. So we have a little break there. But don't forget to like, share, subscribe, ring the notification bell, share so there. Check out the Wrestling Asylum with Eric and company tomorrow. Don't forget to check out our boys' new night Thursday nights. I think at 8:00 every Thursday night.
9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
8:00 my time. Sorry guys, I always didn't think stuff. But yeah, 9 o'clock Eastern.
Just keep checking.
Yeah. Check them out then. Check us out next week. We'll be back. Same old time, same old channel, same place right here. So we'll see you then. You can find me on Twitter at Mox2021. You can find me on Instagram at Charlie.Padilla. And I'll leave it to my girls so they can tell us where they can find you.
Yes, you can find me on Instagram at ESTDeep606 and Twitter EST Sprinter, the number 4 ever.
Okay.
Oh, me? That's
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
Easy.
She keeps it nice and simple.
Hell yeah, I would forget all my shit. I could barely remember passwords that they make me change every 2 fucking seconds.
Yeah.
Something I can remember.
Stacey.
Clock it.
So I'm on Instagram, Draya Rose 3 E's. Also, you can find us on OnlyFans after this at Blackharts.
Yeah. So eating pizza.
Setting up the account now.
But we're gonna make it a little spicy. Instead of an S, we're gonna put a Z at the end, and it's just gonna be us crying eating pizza.
Hi, Mom. Oh my god.
Good stuff. Am I joking?
Yeah, oh my god.
I guess you're gonna wait and see.
Thanks, Bobby.
Oh, Bobby.
Thanks for the love. You're like Bobby's our regular, so thanks for joining us every week.
Appreciate you.
Take care.
Champions, rebels, icons, and outlaws. If it happens in wrestling, we're breaking it down. It's Blackharts, Angels.
Clash, belts on the line. Who's next up?
If it's happening in wrestling, we're bringing it here.